this, a traffic nightmare today for those driving along Interstate 81 in Rockbridge County.
Yeah, behind us, you see what's left of the crash that left one person dead. And again, it's kind of blurry, but I think you can see it pretty well. It shut down lanes of traffic for 10 hours today. There is an effort to make parts of the interstate safer, especially near Salem. There is ongoing road work.
VDOT leaders say the goal is to ease traffic congestion by widening the interstate from 2 to 3 lanes. 10 News reporter Duke Carter is live along I-81. And Duke, certain areas along the interstate have seen a higher number of traffic crashes.
Good evening, John and Rachel. Yeah, according to VDOT, they say the stretch between mile markers 137 and 141 has seen about 312 crashes from October 2016 to September of 2019. And as of right now, traffic behind me here along I-81, that is flowing as smooth as possible at this time. But we did catch up with some drivers who say one crash can shut it down. And so drivers say they're glad road work is in progress to reduce the traffic along this portion of the highway. Drivers are used to getting on the road and hitting the interstate.
Got to go down Christiansburg and all that.
We try to avoid it as much as possible.
There's a wreck there all the time.
And sometimes those accidents along the interstate can make it more difficult for drivers to get to their destination. And that's why some are pleased to see the road work on 81.
I love it because we need it, safety-wise. You know, don't get me wrong. Tractor trailers, infrastructure of America, you know, that's how we move. But there's too many of them on 81, you know, and I don't know about you, but I get nervous when I get boxed in with, you know, 2 or 3 of them.
We just started work on a project to widen Interstate 81.
VDOT spokesperson Jason Bond says safety is key.
The purpose of the project is to really improve the traffic flow, and reduce congestion, make Interstate 81 more reliable.
Other parts of road work include installing a barrier wall along narrow and mid sections and building about 2.6 miles of sound barrier walls along the northbound lanes and replacing 3 pairs of bridges. Now, VDOT leaders conducted a corridor improvement analysis in 2018, and get this, they learned between October 2016 and September 2019 there were 312 crashes. There's also a lot of traffic, averaging about 63,000 and 67,000 cars daily. Now, the significance of this project, according to VDOT leaders, is that this is the first used with money coming from the I-81 Corridor Improvement Plan.
That's a $2 billion package of targeted improvements for all of the Interstate 81 corridor,
which in the long run is to make the interstate safer.
I wish they would do 81 the whole way like that.
And that's exactly the sentiment that a lot of drivers we spoke to, is that they wish that the roads are a lot better. And so hopefully in time that will happen. Now, we did catch up with VDOT, who said that this widening project here along I-81 began between mile marker 137 and 141 is a $179 million contract. And they say that project is expected to be completed in early 2026. Well, of course, we'll have more information about this project on our website, WSLS.com. For now, they're reporting. Duke Carter, 10 News, working for you.